Where are they?
Morgan?
Hello? Oh, where's Morgan? Oh,
Are you in my dream too?
this is not a dream. Morgan, what's happening?
Dogs are barking. Woke us up.
Are you hurt?
I think God did it.
What do you want, Morgan? Look, Lee, I don't even care if it was him. You could just have a word with him, and that'd be enough for me. See, it was strange finding the crops that way. The kids were confused by it, and sure take the strangeness away if I knew it was just Lionel and the Wolfening brothers messing around, that's all. At the movies. Are you sure? All right, then. Thanks for your patience, Lee. Yeah, bye.
Dini peed. I think he's sick.
Why don't you take him outside? I'll call Dr. Crawford.
He doesn't treat animals.
He'll know what to do. Oh, that was quick, Caroline. I only called you folks 2 hours ago.
Oh, Mrs. Kindleman twisted her ankle, as she puts it, diving for her life when a bunch of school kids rode down the sidewalk on skateboards. She went down to Thornton's store this morning and started spitting on the new skateboards. Spitting. By the time I got there, Mrs. Kindleman had sprayed the whole damn place. And she must have had a cold or something. I'm telling you, I won't eat for a week. So what happened to your crops?
Dad's gonna burn these again.
It's contaminated.
You don't even know what that word means. It's not contaminated. It's just tap water poured in his bowl.
It tastes funny.
It does not. And besides, he licks his butt every day. I don't think he'll mind. Houdini? Bo, don't run. What's wrong, boy? Stop it immediately.
Look at where it's bent over, Father.
It's not broken.
Now, what kind of machine can bend a stalk of corn over without breaking it?
Can't be by hand. It's too perfect.
Doesn't sound much like Lionel Pritchard and the Wolfington brothers. They can't take a piss without wetting the front of their pants. I don't think anyone else around here has had any problems. I was over at Theo Henry's farm yesterday afternoon, and he would have mentioned something.
Why were you at Theo's place?
Some animals around the county have been acting funny. And some of them violent.
What is it, a virus?
I don't think so, Father. They're more edgy. On alert. It's almost like they act when they smell a predator around, peeing on themselves and everything.
Caroline? Please stop calling me father.
What's wrong?
I don't hear my children.
He fell on me. He wanted to kill Bo.
Did he hurt you?
No.
I'm so sorry, Morgan. Where were you?
Houdini said.
Tie Isabel up to the back of the shed, please, and make sure the knot's very tight. What's the matter?
There's a monster outside my room. Can I have a glass of water?
What's wrong with the water next to your bed?
It tastes old.
What are you thinking about?
Why do you talk to Mom when you're by yourself?
Makes me feel better.
Does she ever answer back? She never answers me either.
What? Lionel Pritchard and the Wolf and your brothers are back. It's time for an ass whooping. This is not an intelligent way to approach this. Lee is a friend of mine, but this is his son.
Yeah, Bobby, do me a favor. All right, listen. We both go outside, move around the house in opposite directions. We act crazy, insane, anger, make them crap in their pants, force them around till we meet up on the other side.
Explain that, crazy.
You know, curse and stuff.
Want me to curse?
You don't mean it. It's just for show.
What? It won't be convincing. It doesn't sound natural when I curse.
Just make noises then.
Explain noises.
Are you gonna do this or what?
No, I'm not.
All right, you wouldn't be stealing something in the house next time. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ah! I'm insane with anger! We're gonna beat your ass, bitch! We're gonna tear your head off! I'm losing my mind! It's time for an ass whooping! I cursed him. I heard. How did he get him? Are you sure it says Lionel Pritchard?
like that? You got an old baby monitor around?
Bo had an old baby monitor.
You can use Bo's baby monitor as a walkie-talkie.
You can?
Yeah, it only works one way, but that'll do fine. That is until someone gets you an old walkie-talkie left over at the station.
Hey, Bo. Turn that down till Officer Paskey leaves. You're too old to still be doing this. You take a glass of water and you finish it. Now, what's wrong with this one?
It has dust in it.
This one?
A hair.
This one?
Morgan took a sip and it has amoebas in it.
So how are you, Meryl?
Fine.
How was work at the gas station?
Stimulating.
I never got a chance to tell you, but I thought you moving in here with your brother after. It was a nice thing to do.
I don't think I'm out much.
You are.
Sorry.
Okay, so far it was very dark.
Yes, it was.
You can't describe him at all. Don't you think that's kind of odd?
A little.
I don't know whether to look for a giant or a midget.
No, he definitely wasn't a midget.
Okay. So he was tall.
I would say so, yes.
Probably.
Over 6 feet?
It was very dark.
Yes, it was.
How certain are you that this was a male?
Oh, I don't know any girls who could run like that.
I don't know, Meryl. I've seen some of those women on the Olympics. They can run like the wind.
This guy got on our roof in like a second. Our roof is 10 feet high.
They have women's high jumping in the Olympics. They got these Scandinavian women who can jump clean over me.
Caroline, I know you're making a point here. I just don't know what it is.
An out-of-town woman stopped by the diner yesterday afternoon and started yelling and cussing because they didn't have her favorite cigarettes at the vending machine. She scared a couple of the customers. No one's seen her since. And my point is, we don't know anything about the person you saw. And we should just keep all possibilities available.
Dad, where's the remote?
I don't know, baby. Why don't you check in the sofa cushions?
Excluding the possibility that a female Scandinavian Olympian was running around outside our house last night, what else might be a possibility?
I'm not done asking questions, and I don't appreciate sarcasm. Do you two have anyone who might have a grudge or something against you? Maybe a church member who might not have liked the fact that you left the church?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was out of line with the whole female Scandinavian Olympian thing. It's just, I'm pretty strong, and I'm pretty fast. And I was running as fast as I could, and this guy, he was just toying with us.
There's only food under the sofa.
Baby, why don't you just change the channel on the television?
I did.
And
Same shows on every station.
every station. Bo, turn up the volume.
Our science first emerged in the late 70s with renewed interest in extraterrestrial life. They died out by the early 80s, dismissed as hoaxes. This new resurgence is wholly different. The speed and the quantity in which it has appeared implies the coordination of hundreds of individuals over many countries. There are only a limited number of explanations. Either this is one of the most elaborate hoaxes ever created, or basically, it's for real.
Extraterrestrials.
What in God's name is going on? I did some research after I saw your crops. 2 or 3 guys can make a design the size of the one in your field overnight. It isn't just boards and ropes.
Really?
That's how these things have been done in the past. But there's so many now. How can so many people get in on it? can't think straight. I'm gonna go back to the station and have a cup of Edgar's coffee and try to think clear, and after that I might make some calls. But I'll tell you something, what I said in there, it still goes. Your family has been through a lot. And the last thing these children need to do is worry about some crazy things happening in the world. So take them into town and get their minds and your mind on everyday things. Good medicine.
That's good advice.
And you take care of yourself. Ren.
The footage you're watching was shot yesterday afternoon by a 34-year-old local cameraman in Bangalore, the southern city of India. It's the 18th reported crop sign found in that country in the last 72 hours.
Come on, return the radio.
There are signs intended to be seen from the sky.
No radio either. Just for a while.
Flip money?
Just one. Be back for pizza at 15.
It's just a bunch of crock. They're trying to sell sodas. It's plain and simple. Been watching these reports since morning. I have seen 12 soda commercials so far. 12!
Do you have any books on extraterrestrials?
Now, don't tell me you believe this horse manure.
As a matter of fact, I think we have one. Came by mistake in a shipment, decided to keep it for the city people. Last row, third book on the left, honey.
Why is no one saying the obvious? These are just copycats. Someone somewhere does the first one.
It was asthma medicine, right, Father?
On the internet.
For Morgan Hess. And it's not father anymore.
In less than an hour, a couple hundred people get the same brilliant idea, and here we are, on the verge of mass hysteria.
Can I ask you a favor, Father? I need to clear my conscience. Will you listen to me?
Tracy, I am not a reverend anymore. I haven't been for 6 months. You know this.
All this stuff on TV. Joe Girls came in here talking about the end of the world. I'm just a little scared. Please, I need to clear my conscience.
I've got it figured.
You do?
I've had 2 separate folks tell me there have been strangers around these parts last couple nights. Can't tell what they look like, because they're staying in the shadows, covert-like. Nobody's been hurt, mind you, and that's the giveaway.
I see.
It's called probing. It's a military procedure. You send out a reconnaissance group, very small, check things out. Not to engage, but to evaluate the situation, evaluate the level of danger, make sure things are all clear.
Clear for what?
For the rest of them.
Yeah. You got a pamphlet or something I can read?
Sure.
Thanks.
You didn't used to play baseball, did you? Shit, I know you. You're Merrill Hess. I was there the day you hit that 507-footer over the left field wall. Set the record. Man, that thing had a motor on it. It's still the record, right?
Got the bat at home? On the wall?
You've got 2 minor league home run records, don't you?
5.
Why aren't you in the pros making stacks of cash and getting your toes licked by beautiful women?
Because he has another record most people don't know about. He has the minor league strikeout record.
Hello, Lionel.
Merrill's a Class A screw-up. He would just swing that bat as hard as he could every time. Didn't matter what the coaches said. Didn't matter who was on base. He would just whip that bat through the air as hard as he could. Looked like a lumberjack chopping down a tree. Merrill here has more strikeouts than any 2 players.
You really got the strikeout record?
Felt wrong not to swing.
contaminated.
Carl, there's something wrong with our water.
Your water's fine. Bo has this thing about her drinking water. She had it her whole life. It's like a tick people have, except it's not a tick.
Is that right?
13!
I'll take it.
I cursed 37 times last week. I said the F word a couple of times, but mostly shits and bastards. Is douchebag a curse?
I suppose that would depend on its usage.
How about, Sean, you're a douchebag for kissing Barbara?
It's a curse.
Then it's not 37, it's 71.
Pharmacy Crowder?
I don't want any one of you spending time with Tracy Abernathy alone. Is that understood?
Is that him?
Yeah.
Who is he?
What is it?
It's Bo's baby monitor.
I found it in the basement. I'm gonna use it as a walkie-talkie. What if it's catching a signal from them?
It's not.
But it wasn't working.
Morgan, this crop stuff is about a bunch of nerds who never had a girlfriend in their lives. They're like 30 and they work up little codes together and they analyze Greek mythology and make up secret societies where other guys who never had girlfriends before can join in. They do stupid crap like this to feel special. It's a scam. Nerds were doing it 25 years ago, new nerds are doing it again.
It's just static, Morgan. Turn it up, see.
It's a code.
Why can't they get girlfriends?
Can I see that, please?
It's noise.
It's broken, Morgan. It's just gonna keep doing this. Maybe some new batteries.
We might lose the signal.
This is exactly what the nerds want.
I'm getting out now.
Nobody move. Voices. Did you hear that? Not English, though. You heard the voices, right, Uncle Merrill?
I heard them, Morgan.
Probably picking up another baby monitor.
That's right.
You see it?
What's that?
See, this is why we're not watching TV. People get obsessed. I'm letting go now.
No, Dad!
Don't do it!
You'll lose the signal.
Don't let go. It gets clearer the higher you hold it.
I got it.
Well, honey, I don't want you climbing on the car.
Stop! There's two of them talking.
Isabel, you're gonna feel very silly when this turns out to be all just make-believe. You're wasting your time here. I'm not going to report this or anything you do to my crops to the news or TV or anybody. You're not going to get famous. Let's turn on the TV.
First appeared 52 minutes ago. Mexico City officials, as well as U.S. officials, have confirmed that these are not aircraft from either government's air force. The first sighting was made by an Air Mexico 747 en route from Mazatlan to New York as the unidentified crafts entered Mexico City airspace. They were not detected by radar by either country.
The nerds were right.
We have to take this.
My ballet recital.
Listen, Bo. This is very important. Everything people have written about in science books is going to change. The history of the world's future is on the TV right now. We need to record this so you can show your children this tape and say you were there. For your children, Bo.
My ballet recital.
Dad.
Find another tape.
Uncle Merrill, I'm using your tape.
You are seeing a live feed from our affiliate down here in Mexico City. This image has not been adjusted or enhanced in any way. What you're seeing is real. It's unbelievable. Everything they wrote in science books is about to change.
I told you.
Some people are probably thinking the It's the end of the world.
That's true.
Do you think it could be?
Yes.
How can you say that?
That wasn't the answer you wanted.
Can you pretend to be like you used to be? Give me some comfort.
People break down into two groups. When they experience something lucky, group number one sees it as more than luck, more than coincidence. They see it as a sign, evidence that there is someone up there watching out for them. Group number two sees it as just pure luck, a happy turn of chance. I'm sure the people in group number two are looking at those 14 lights in a very suspicious way. For them, this situation is a 50-50. Could be bad, could be good. But deep down, they feel that whatever happens, they're on their own. And that fills them with fear. Yeah, there are those people. But there's a whole lot of people in the group number one. When they see those 14 lights, they're looking at a miracle. And deep down, they feel that whatever's going to happen, there'll be someone there to help them. And that fills them with hope. So what you have to ask yourself is, what kind of person are you? Are you the kind that sees signs, sees miracles? Or do you believe that people just get lucky? Or look at the question this way. Is it possible that there are no coincidences?
I was at this party once. I'm on the couch with a random McKinney. She's just sitting there, looking beautiful, staring at me. I go to lean in and kiss her. And I realize I've gum in my mouth. So I turn, take out the gum, stuff in a paper cup next to the sofa, and turn around. Random McKinney throws up all over herself. I knew the second it happened. It was a miracle. I could have been kissing her when she threw up. That would have scarred me for life. I may never have recovered. I'm a miracle man. Those lights are a miracle.
There you go.
So which type are you?
Do you feel comforted?
Yeah, I do.
And what does it matter? I never told you the last words that Colleen said before they let her die. She said, "See." And her eyes glazed a bit. And then she said, "Swing away." You know why she said that? Because the nerve endings in her brain were firing as she died. And some random memory of us at one of your baseball games just popped into her head. There is no one watching out for us, Meryl. We are all on our own.
What do you know?
Well, there was an accident, drunk driving, they weren't sure.
He wasn't drunk. Ray fell asleep at the wheel.
Is he okay?
Yeah. That was the first thing Colleen asked to.
She's talking. What ambulance is she in?
She's not in an ambulance, Father.
For the kids' protection. All they were doing was watching TV from 5 a.m. I felt like they were getting obsessed, like you said. They should be playing Furry Furry Rabbit or Tea Party or something.
What's Furry Furry Rabbit?
It's a game, isn't it? Anyways, they closed the schools. And there's been some interesting developments.
What time is it?
11 a.m. They're gone. But they're not really gone. We just can't see them. Early this morning, a bird flew into the area where the lights were hovering last night. It stopped dead in the air and fell straight down. They caught it on tape. They've been playing it all morning. The footage looks like the bird flew into a wall in the sky. They found the bird. His head was crushed in. They think they have some kind of invisible shield thing going on, like an optical illusion. They're still there. Hovering. Some people think there's more of them now. All over the place, over us even. There's a theory about the crop circles. I think it'd be some kind of landmark, visual mapping system so they could navigate, coordinate. Makes sense.
So the aliens can't read our minds.
Oh. Oh, of course.
They tell you everything in this book. Those are probably very small, like my height, because as their brains developed, there was no use for physical development. It also says they're probably vegetarians, because they would have realized the benefits of such a diet.
Who wrote this book?
Scientists who've been persecuted for their beliefs.
That means they're unemployed.
If they can make fun of it, then forget it.
This is serious.
I don't know what got into me.
There are pictures. Dr. Bimbo, one of the authors of the book.
Bimbo?
Dad.
I just asked his name.
You had a tone. So there are two reasons why extraterrestrials will visit us. To make contact in the spirit of exploration and furthering the knowledge of the universe. Or the other reason, they're hostile. They've used up all the resources on their planet, and they're looking to harvest our planet next.
Looks a little like our house, doesn't it?
Same windows.
It's weird.
That's enough from Dr. Bimbo for now. Everybody in this house needs to calm down. I'll eat some fruit or something. Hello?
Father?
Hello? Hello? I'm going out for a few minutes. No one leaves this house. No one.
Where are you going?
Ray Reddy's house.
Why?
I think he just called here.
You don't think something bad will happen, do you, Morgan?
Why? You have one of your feelings again? Is it bad? Won't let anything bad happen to you.
I don't want you to die.
You said I was gonna die. You said I was gonna die.
wrote your number down to call you. It's been sitting next to the phone for 6 months. When I knew it was inside the house, I couldn't think of any other number to call. I panicked. Thank you for coming, Father.
You're welcome, Ray.
I worked so long that night. I've never fallen asleep driving before. Never since. Most of the ride home, there wasn't a car in sight in either direction. If I'd have fallen asleep then, I would have ended up in the ditch with a headache. It had to be at that right moment. That 10-15 seconds when I passed her walking. It was like it was meant to be. I guess if this is the end of the world, I'm screwed, right? People who kill reverends' wives aren't exactly ushered to the front of the line in heaven.
Where are you going?
To the lake. The way I see it, these places marked in crops and such, none of them are really near water. I don't think they like water. Can't be any worse than here.
Did you see something, Ray?
You know what I've done to you? It made you question your faith. I'm truly sorry for what I've done to you and yours. Don't open my pantry, Father. I found one of them in there and locked him in.
The startling footage we're about to show you was photographed by 42-year-old Romero Valadares. This video was taken yesterday afternoon at his son's 7th birthday in the city of Passo Fundo, Brazil. It was sent to the local news bureau there and sent to us via satellite just a few minutes ago. All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
Move, children! Vámonos!
Atrás da garagem! Tá atrás daí! It's behind! Tá atrás da garagem! Tá atrás daí! It's behind!
Hello? The police are here. I'm with them. I am a police officer. I just want to talk with you. We know all about the hoax. We already took some of your friends downtown in a paddy wagon. Just tell us your name and why you did it, and we'll give you the same deal we gave the others. Don't throw your life away, son.
Their skin changes colors. That's why we couldn't see him that night.
Tell me something, Morgan. In this book of yours, they happen to detail what would happen if they were hostile.
Yes? Said they would probably invade. They would use ground tactics, hand-to-hand combat. They wouldn't use their technology or fight an airborne battle, because they know eventually we would use nuclear weapons, and the planet would be useless to them.
How can anyone possibly know that information? It's ridiculous. What else did it say?
They said there are one of two outcomes of an invasion. One, they fight and are defeated, and have to return again with full forces, hundreds, maybe even thousands of years later.
What's two?
They win.
I'm sorry, what book is this?
Is this really happening? I heard a theory that they don't like places near water. Maybe we'd be safe from them near a lake or something.
Sounds made up.
I saw one of them at Ray Reddy's house. I can't be sure, but I got the distinct feeling it wanted to harm me. So, we can choose to believe this lake idea, pack up and go. Or we can stay here, hide inside our home, wait it out. We might be overreacting, but I'm willing to live with that. Either way, at least we'll be together. All those in favor of the lake idea, raise your hand. All those in favor of home, raise your hand. Okay. My vote counts as two.
That's bullshit! You're cheating!
Morgan, calm down. I get 2 votes because I represent 2 parents here.
You don't know anything yet. We'll be safe here anyway. I don't want to leave home. This is where we lived with Mom.
It's got nothing to do with this.
I changed my vote.
You can't change your vote.
All those in favor of home, raise your hand.
This is ridiculous.
You lose. 3-2.
We're going to board up every window in this house.
I don't know if boards will do anything.
Because they seem to have trouble with pantry doors.
The information we're receiving comes from our affiliates across the world.
Dad, Uncle Merrill!
Amman joins Nairobi, Beijing, and Jerusalem as the latest to confirm the appearance of lights.
There are lights in over 274 cities. They think it'll be 400 within the hour. They're appearing at or within 1 mile of crop signs.
They were for navigation. They made a map. They're gonna be within a mile of us.
Dad.
Yes?
They think these are stages immediately proceeding an attack maneuver. I was wrong. They're hostile.
It's like War of the Worlds.
Ground forces have been assembled in countries throughout the globe. Hundreds of thousands have flocked to temples, synagogues, and churches. God be with us all.
I'm going to get back to the windows.
It's okay.
Some guy had a sign saying it was the end of the world.
Don't worry.
You won't let anything happen to us, right?
No way.
I wish you were my dad.
What'd you say? Don't you ever say anything like that again. Ever. There's too many windows in the bedrooms. I have a board.
We'll board up the bedroom doors.
Where are we gonna sleep?
In the family room.
What about Isabel?
We'll tie her up in the garage after dinner.
I'll make some sandwiches.
I want spaghetti.
Just too fast, Bo. Spaghetti sounds great. What do you want, Morgan?
Anything? French toast. And mashed potatoes.
Now we're talking. How about you, Meryl?
Chicken teriyaki.
Good choice. I'm going to have a cheeseburger with bacon. Extra bacon. What's the matter with everyone? Eat.
Maybe we should say a prayer.
No.
Why not?
We're not saying a prayer.
Bo has a bad feeling.
I had a dream.
We aren't saying a prayer. Eat.
I hate you.
That's fine.
You let Mom die.
Morgan. I'm not wasting one more minute of my life on prayer. Not one more minute. Understood? Now, we are going to enjoy this meal. No one can stop us from enjoying this meal, so enjoy it! Stop crying!
Graham.
Don't yell at her!
All right. Since you're all not going to eat, I'm going to try some of everything. It's happening. Did I ever tell you what everyone said when you were born, Bo? You came out of your mama. And you didn't even cry. You just opened your eyes and you looked around the room at everybody. Your eyes are so big and gorgeous. All the ladies in the room just gasped. I mean, they literally gasped. And they go, oh, she's like an angel. And they said, we've never seen a baby so beautiful. And then, you know what happened? They put you on the table to clean you up. And you looked up at me and you smiled. They say babies that young can't smile. You smiled. Let's go down now.
Forgot Isabel.
Should we turn off the lights? They already know we're here. Do you know what happened when you were born, Morgan? You came out, and your mama kept bleeding. So the doctors rushed you out of the room before I even had time to see you.
They're on the roof.
While they were fixing her up, all she kept asking about was you.
They're in the house.
I wanted your mama to see you first. Because she had dreamed about you her whole life. And she got feeling better. They brought you in. And they placed you in her arms. And she looked at you. And you looked at her. And you just stared at each other for the longest time. And then she said real soft, "Hello, Morgan. I'm your mama. You look just how I dreamed." Attic door. Let's go. Come on.
Forgot our foil helmets.
Have we got anything to wedge against the doorknob?
They'll read our minds.
You're scaring your sister.
I'm already scared.
Meryl, I'm looking!
They'll know our secret thoughts.
I'm not ready. No! Marcus! Where's Bo?
I'm okay.
Hope they're doing better than we are. We don't even have helmets.
They're only making noises. They're not trying to get in. Why would they do that?
I want our attention on the door.
They're distracting us.
From what?
The book says they're probably very good problem solvers. So they'll find a way in.
Morgan, give me your flashlight. They used to pour coal down in this basement. There's a coal chute in here.
I can feel air. Me too. It's getting stronger. I'm close.
What?
Hold it! Hey, you got him? Hold it! I got it! Hold it!
We don't have his medicine. Don't be afraid, Morgan. We'll slow this down together. Feel my chest. Feel it moving in and out. Breathe like me. Breathe like me.
We trained this.
Stay with me. I know. It hurts. Be strong, baby. It'll pass. It'll pass. Don't do this to me again. Not again. I hate you. I hate you. The fear is feeding. Don't be afraid of what's happening. Believe it's going to pass. Believe it. Just wait. Don't be afraid. The air is coming. Believe. We don't have to be afraid. It's about to pass. Here it comes. Don't be afraid. Here comes the air. Don't be afraid, Morgan. Feel my chest. Breathe with me. Together. The air's going in our lungs. Together. We're the same. We're the same. We should save the flashlights.
Police truck swerved off the road and hit a Colleen and then a tree, and she was pinned between the two.
What does that mean, pin?
The truck has severed most of her lower half.
What did you say?
She won't be saved. Her body is pinned in such a way that it's alive when it shouldn't be alive. And the truck is holding her together. And she doesn't feel much, and she's talking almost like normal. And we didn't pull the truck out because we want you to come down here and be with her as long as she's awake. And that won't be very long. Now, Father, do you understand what I told you?
Calvin, this is the last time I'm going to talk with my wife.
Yes, said yes.
People think they came here to take over the planet. That's bull. I don't think that. My friend and I saw them.
Found a pack of light bulbs.
They poisoned this family. They dragged them away. Nobody believes me, but they didn't come here for our planet. This is a raid. They came here for us, to harvest us. Lucky is how they're leaving.
They're leaving? That's what they're saying.
How long have we been sleeping?
12 hours or so. They said they had poison gas. They secreted in small amounts. A lot of people died.
But they're leaving.
They left real fast this morning. Like something scared them off. They left some of their wounded behind.
Where are they going?
People must have figured out a way to beat them. Everyone has a weakness, right? You didn't think we'd make it through the night, did you? Listen, there's things I can take, and a couple things I can't. One of them I can't take is from my older brother, who's everything I want to be. Starts losing faith in things. I saw your eyes last night. I don't want to ever see your eyes like that again, okay? I'm serious. It's been like that for a while. He needs his medicine.
Have they said anything about our area?
Philadelphia and its outlying counties are cleared. But who knows for sure?
He's not strong enough. If he is under attack right now,
I know. We'd have to be sure before we opened up that door, Graham. It's good enough for me.
Me too. Get the syringe as well. We may need to give him an epinephrine shot.
They're doing this on TV.
They're dancing.
Yeah, like this.
You want to see it? I'll bring the TV in here.
We know the battle turned around in the Middle East. 3 small cities there found a primitive method to defeat them. We have no further details at this time.
Wait.
walk before dinner.
You love walks.
It was meant to be.
Does it hurt?
I don't feel much.
Tell Herman to play games. It's okay to be silly.
I will.
Tell Bo to listen to her brother. He'll always take care of her. And tell Graham.
I'm here.
Tell him. See. Tell him to see. And tell Meryl the same way.
So what you have to ask yourself is, what kind of person are you? Are you the kind that sees signs, sees miracles? Or do you believe that people just get lucky? Is it possible there are no coincidences? Swing away, Meryl. Meryl. Swing away. That's why I had asthma. It can't be luck. His lungs were closed. His lungs were closed. No poison got in. No poison got in. His lungs were closed. His lungs were closed. Don't touch him. Give him a minute. No. Give him a second.
Daddy?
Don't touch him. Graham.
Dad? What happened? Did someone save me?